questioned why the word cottonseed is found as an ingredient in your delicious almond snack mix. That is because the manufacturer that made your delicious snack mix has been genetically modified. Cottonseed is technically not qualified as a food. So how is it in our food? It's a genetically modified organism from another source. Now, if you're wondering, why on earth would someone modify my nuts? It's because genetically modified foods produce faster, stay fresher longer, are bigger and more profitable for companies all around the world. In fact, genetically modified organisms take up 85% of the world's processed foods. Good evening, my name is Katie, and I'm here to inform you of the dangers of genetically modified organisms, their effects that potentially have on our bodies, and why we should avoid genetically modified foods. This presentation should present you with invaluable information as to what chemicals we often put into our bodies and their dangers. So you might be thinking to yourself right now, what is a genetically modified organism? A genetically modified organism is in which the genetic material, its DNA, has been altered in a way that does not occur naturally according to the World Health Organization. In 1901, the company Monsanto was established. Monsanto is the #1 genetically modified seed company in the world. As of 2011, Monsanto controls over 80% of the world's genetically modified crops, meaning there's a prevalence of GMOs in the commodity grain market and a limited variety of available non-GMO verified seed. Monsanto is most known for agrochemicals such as Agent Orange, aspartame, and Roundup. These chemicals are sprayed on top of crops, manufactured in food and beverages, and even fed to our animals. Those same animals and crops that provide our stores and restaurants with milk, meats, and vegetables are the same contents in which we consume every day. Foods we think that are natural and healthy are actually a silent killer, according to certified nutritionist Eric Meyer. To put it simply, there are two basic types of GMOs: pesticide producers and herbicide resistors. Pesticide producers kill insects. Like Monsanto's BT corn, a gene from a naturally occurring bacterium is inserted into the DNA corn. The modified corn produces a toxin lethal to insects. An herbicide resistor is immune to weed killer. Like Roundup Ready soy, the DNA is altered with a soil bacterium's gene to make the plant immune to the weed killer. Farmers douse their fields with Roundup to kill every weed and unwanted plant, but even when coated in herbicide, the soy plant remains unharmed. But what about our health, and how does this affect our livelihood? Well, no definitive research has been conducted on the potential health hazards GMOs may cause. A significant amount of studies have shown severe health risks in animal studies conducted by the American Academy of Environmental Medicine. Some of those risks include birth defects, infertility, fetal death, gastrointestinal diseases, and cancer. The Institute for Responsible Technology claims an increase the percentage of Americans with 3 or more chronic illnesses has jumped from 7% to 13% in just 9 years. Food allergies and disorders such as autism, reproductive disorders, digestive problems are all on the rise. I watched a video recently and they talked about an experiment done a few years ago. Monsanto was caught leaking tons of chemicals into the environment. The cancer rate skyrocketed in a small town outside of the plant, and scientists were concerned as to why. So they proceeded to conduct a small experiment as to which they put 10 fish into a tank full of river water, and within 5 minutes all 10 fish had died. Because of the powerful biotech lobbyists, they have succeeded in keeping all studies and information from the public and have spent billions of dollars to keep labeling of GMOs off the shelves at our local grocery markets. To put it briefly, genetically modified organisms are hazardous to our bodies. I urge you to become more aware of the dangerous chemicals you're ingesting. Our purpose in life is to preserve our bodies, to grow old together, and to watch our children grow. Do your part to protect your body and the environment.